Should he be running point guard for this team here, Park?
You're damn right. I said it on draft night. He is the white version of LeBron James. When you talk about his IQ for the game, he has that. When you talk about his ability to be able to create, defend, do all those things, Cooper Flagg has that package.
Yeah.
Just minus a little bit of athleticism less than LeBron.
Cooper Flagg was supposed to be good. He was not supposed to be rewriting record books before he turned 19. 18 years old, 35 points on the Clippers, youngest player in NBA history to drop 35 in a game. That sentence alone would break NBA Twitter for a week.
Went back to the locker room, and then we found out late in the first quarter he's officially out for the game. And another drive and finish by Cooper Flagg hits the deck.
But the wild part, if you watched the first 2 weeks of his season, you would have laughed at the idea. So what happened between, is he a bust, and youngest to ever do it? That is what we're breaking down. Because the story of Cooper Flagg's first 20 games is not just rookie plays well, it's how a team almost broke a generational prospect on day one, then accidentally unlocked something terrifying. And yes, we're gonna talk Rookie of the Year. We are gonna talk Concanupple, VJ Edgecombe, the whole class. But by the end of this, you will see why the most dangerous rookie in the league might be the one who started the season looking the worst. Let's start where this almost went off the rails. Dallas did something bold and kinda reckless. They took the number 1 pick, an 18-year-old 6'9" forward with a college resume that looked like it came out of a video game, and said, "Congrats kid, you're our point guard now." This was not a typo on the lineup card. Jason Kidd wanted to lean into Flagg's playmaking while Kyrie Irving recovered from a torn ACL. On paper, it sounds fun. Big point forward, Luka style. In reality, it was rough. Through his first 7 games, all at point guard, Flagg averaged 13.6 points, 6.3 rebounds, 2.9 assists, under 1 steal, under half a block, and shot 38.8% from the field. For a normal rookie, that's fine.
Hello. Hello. Big finish for Cooper Flagg.
For a guy some people were calling the best prospect since Victor Wembanyama, it looked underwhelming. The low point was October 27th against Oklahoma City. 31 minutes, 1 made shot out of 9 attempts, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, minus 20 on the night. If you only saw that box score, you might think you were looking at a two-way player, not the future of the franchise. You could see it in his body language. He was thinking instead of reacting, bringing the ball up, trying to read the floor, then still needing to be the scorer, the defender, the energy guy. This is a lot for any rookie. For an 18-year-old in his first months, it is a setup. And credit to Flagg, he did not fake it. In one post-game press interview, he basically admitted the obvious. I might not have been ready to play point that early. That, honestly, may have saved this season. Because then Dallas did the one thing every young star wants their team to do. They got out of his way. On November 5th against New Orleans, the Mavericks made the move that changed everything.
No wasted motion when he gets to a spot. Oh, wow! No wasted motion there! Elevating and detonating Cooper Flagg!
They slid Flagg back to his natural small forward spot, let D'Angelo Russell and Brandon Williams handle the ball, and told their rookie to be what he already is, an attacking, slashing, defending wing who can make plays when the ball finds him. Instant transformation. Since that switch, his averages as a forward have jumped. 17.3 points per game on 50.4% shooting from the field, 6.4 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1 block per game. Same kid, same team, new role. That is almost 4 extra points per night and a jump of more than 11 percentage points in field goal percentage. The steals and blocks went up. Suddenly, he was not chasing plays, he was dictating them. And this is where the story flips for the first time. But before we start, here's the truth. 9 out of 10 of you are watching without subscribing. If you love basketball, why not fix that right now? Join the NBA Inside family and let's go through the season side by side. Most rookies hit a wall as the season goes on. Flagg looked like he found a door instead. On November 21st against New Orleans, he dropped a then career-high 29 points with 7 rebounds and 5 assists in 32 minutes. Efficient, aggressive, in control. He did not look like a teenager trying things. He looked like a starter who knew exactly where his spots were.
And Gafford claims the carry. And now Cooper. Look out below! It's a go-ahead!
For a normal rookie, that is the kind of game you talk about all year. For Cooper Flagg, it lasted 1 week. November 29th. Against the Clippers, his entire rookie narrative changed. Dallas won 114-110. Flagg finished with 35 points on 13 of 22 shooting, 59.1% from the field. He went 9 for 11 at the line. He added 8 rebounds and 2 assists. You do not casually drop a 35, 8, and 2 line at 18 years old. That's not good for a rookie. That is future of the league territory. At 18 years and 343 days, he became the youngest player in NBA history to score 35 in a game, breaking a mark set by LeBron James. Anytime you're a youngest ever at something LeBron did, you are in rare air. He had 21 in the first half. Then, with the game tightening up late, he scored 8 more points in the final 5 minutes to close it out. Dallas trusted the ball in his hands, and he delivered. Jason Kidd summed it up afterward. He's only 18 years old, but he seems like he's been in this league before. He did it all tonight. He had the ball, he drove the ball, he got to the rim and the free throw line, and he knocked down big free throws late. His composure on both ends was impressive. If that is what Kidd says in public, imagine what they're saying behind closed doors. Now zoom out from those 2 big nights and look at the first 20 games.
In game 1, with 13 so far in game 2.
16.7 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, nearly 34 minutes, all as a starter. For most number 1 picks, those are solid Rookie of the Year numbers. For a kid learning a brand new role on the fly before moving back to his natural spot, they're even more impressive. And this is not happening in a vacuum. Anthony Davis has missed most of the early season. Dallas has been without its best big man. That would normally kill spacing and rim protection and force a rookie to take bad shots. Instead, it's given Flagg more offensive responsibility and more chances to fail and grow. Instead of drowning, he's learning to swim with extra weight on. None of this would be a shock if you watched him at Duke.
Far in game 2. That is a block shot by Cooper Flagg. Let's go.
As a freshman, he won the Naismith Award as the best player in college basketball. At Duke, he averaged 19.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.4 blocks per game, on 48.1% from the field and 38.5% from 3. That's not normal production for an 18-year-old. He also carried the second highest usage rate in the ACC at 30.8%. About 1 in 3 possessions ended with him. Defenses were built to stop him, and he still beat them. Analytics loved him too. Evan Mia's numbers graded him as the most efficient player in college hoops with a 10.74 rating. Scouts projected him as a 20 to 25 point per game scorer in the league, with elite versatility, 3-level scoring upside, and the potential to grab 10 rebounds a night in his prime.
The roll! Oh! Right over Badunga!
The prospect tier he was discussed in, names like Anthony Davis and Victor Wembanyama. Guys who do not just change your team, they change your timeline. So, when he stumbled in October, it was never about talent. It was about context. And context is where his defense really stands out. His calling card coming into the draft was elite defensive versatility. That was not hype. He has the height, strength, and instincts to protect the rim, and the quickness to stay in front of guards. You do not often get both in one body. His 40-inch vertical just adds violence to the mix. At Duke, he averaged 1.4 steals and 1.4 blocks. That is rare two-way disruption. Most players lean one way. He was erasing drives and picking pockets. 20 games into his NBA career, that disruption has already carried over. He is averaging 1.4 steals, blowing up actions, jumping lanes, and rotating early to meet drivers at the rim.
Joe giving it up to Jalen Williams, and that is a block shot by Cooper Flagg. Let's go.
He does not float through possessions, he hunts them. That's the stuff that wins in May and June. Now here's the twist. He might not win Rookie of the Year, and that's fine, because this rookie class is loaded. Conopple in Charlotte has come in like he thinks the arc is his personal workout drill. As of late November, he is putting up 19.4 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game. In a recent stretch, he averaged 27.3 points on 59.2% from the field and 56.3% from three. On that pace, he's tracking toward 303 made threes as a rookie. Keegan Murray's record is 206. That's not edging past it, that's blowing it open. His shooting splits, 44 from the field, 41 from deep, 89 at the line are already elite. VJ Edgecombe in Philadelphia started the year looking like the early favorite. 6'4" wing, 16.9 points, 5.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. Playing with Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid on a winning team gives him a nice narrative edge for voters. Memphis has Cedric Coward around 13.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 2.8 assists, stepping up while Ja Morant sits. New Orleans has Derek Queen putting up 12.4 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 3.3 assists, already flashing playmaking from the front court. So no, Flagg is not running away with the award. But ask yourself this: if you could pick one of these rookies to build around for the next decade, who are you taking? Flagg is 6'9" with real strength. He can guard multiple spots, make reads as a passer, score at all three levels, and change your scheme on defense. That is the rare do-everything forward teams spend years trying to find.
For Najee Marshall. The Skins point, PJ's at the table. Cooper! Oh!
And the scary part? This is the messy version. He started the season out of position. He took his lumps. He adjusted. He moved back to the wing. He already has a 35-point game, a record over LeBron, and a steady climb in efficiency. You are not looking at a finished product. You are looking at Chapter 1. Maybe Khan wins Rookie of the Year. Maybe Edgecombe does. Maybe the votes split a weird way. Awards are about timing and narrative. But development is about tools and trajectory. Cooper Flagg has both. And if this is what he looks like 20 games in, at 18 years old, playing heavy minutes on an injury-hit team, the rest of the league should probably stop laughing at his slow start and start worrying about what happens once he really knows what he's doing. Because once the game slows down for him, the league will realize it was never moving fast enough anyway.